Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is of course at Ihlubikazi, and yeah, I am underscore Ihlubikazi on Instagram. And yeah, so on today's video I'm continuing my 27 lessons at 27. I think on the last video I only had 7 points, but and then I decided I didn't know whether I was going to do a part 2 or not, but I figured I should since I had more points. So moving on to point number 18 is express your feelings. Tell the people you love that you love them. Don't bottle things up because it will catch up with you in the long run. Like, I wrote these points down. I wanted to add it on my what's this description box, so like, you know what, let me just do another video. So just tell the people you love that you love them. Express your feelings. Life is too short. Life is honestly too short to not express your feelings or tell people how you feel, even if it's not only like about love, or even if sometimes I've learned to, maybe when sometimes there's something that I don't like at work. I remember when I was working at this other event in Sandton, the person who was our supervisor, because I was new, I wasn't like, I was new to the team because it was my first time working with them. And he was just like, he was doing his work, but he was also like some way towards me, I don't know. And I didn't like that. I told him, like, the way you're dressed, I don't like the way you spoke to me. Like, you should just speak up, because sometimes people see the way you are and then they feel like they can just tramp all over you, or they see the kind of person you are, or the personality you have, I don't know. And also, like, they say there's something about handshakes. Nah? When I first met him, we were on a handshake, so maybe he felt my handshake was weak. I don't know, but there's some way they say something about handshake, so he felt like he could do that to me. Anyway, moving on. Point number 19, spoil yourself. Now, I know I said save. Spoil yourself when you can, because honestly, life is hard and you just deserve to spoil yourself. Sometimes when you feel like, it's okay to spoil yourself. Don't feel guilty. Sometimes, I always feel guilty about, oh, I'm spending this money. I know I'm gonna need it later, or I know I might regret it, or need it for an emergency. Like, sometimes you should just spoil yourself, but not all the time. Okay, now you should see back. Okay, prioritize certain things, and if your needs are all done and completed, and all the things you needed to pay or whatever, your debts and all of that, just spoil yourself. No matter ice cream, like, just even if it's going to the movies, guys, just spoil yourself. Okay, don't wait for a man or a woman to spoil you, or your family and friends. You should also spoil yourself. I'm not gonna make this video too long, probably 10 minutes. And then point number 20 is always put yourself first. Like, always choose yourself. I feel like I've learned to choose myself, because in the past I always like think, obviously I do consider other people's feelings and do think about other feelings even now, but I think in, like, movements are cool, and I'm still growing up, I used to prioritize other people's feelings and be like, if I do a certain thing, how would this person feel, even though it's going to make me happy, or it's what's best for me, but I would like consider the other person's feelings and maybe end up not doing something because I considered. Or maybe if, for instance, I don't want to go out and a friend is like, hey, let's go out today, I'm like, I don't feel like it and all of that. I'm always like, they're probably gonna think I'm being weird or whatever, so let me just go even if I don't feel like going. So I just always put yourself first. Always consider how you feel about certain things, and if you don't feel like doing something, don't do it just to please another person, or just to, yeah, and yes, just to please another person. Let's leave it there. Or other people. And then be selfish with your time. There's this other things in your 20s. Be selfish. Don't be selfish with you. Be selfish with your time. You can't be like, maybe you want to spend time by yourself or with yourself. By yourself makes more sense. And then you're like, and then someone hits you up, and then they're like, can we meet up, or can we hang out, or whatever. and all of a sudden now you want to jump because that person said so. No, no, honey. Be selfish with your time and like who you spend your time with. And then, okay, let me go to point number 22. Don't be too hard on yourself. But I feel like these points are a bit similar even on my last video. But yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, life is hard and it's beautiful and it's messy and it doesn't go according to plan. Lara Jean, I was watching the To All the Boys. I only started watching it now. So I watched all three To All the Boys. So I think the last one is where she says, life is beautiful and messy and doesn't always go according to plan, which is absolutely true. So don't be hard on yourself. If maybe you had plans for you, maybe you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to college or go to university, and you want to accept it and things didn't work out, or maybe you dropped out. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Or maybe you had a job opportunity and you messed it up, or don't be too hard on yourself. Other opportunities will come and other greater things will come. And then 23, always speak kindly to yourself. I think it's also related to don't be too hard on yourself. Always speak kindly to yourself. I've learned in these 27 years of living, probably 26 years and a couple of months being 27. I was always like hard on myself, like always. I didn't speak kindly to myself. Like, I'd have negative thoughts about me, about my appearance, about everything. Like, I didn't speak kindly to myself. And then only at a later stage, when people started say affirm, do all of this, do that, do that, then I started then I started affirming, like maybe looking at myself in the mirror, saying I can do this, saying I'm beautiful, I'm bright, I'm brave, I'm blessed, I'm beautiful. I think I got this. I was watching this other talk show and someone was like, just look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're bright, you're brave, you're blessed, you're beautiful. So that's the number one affirmation I always go to. I look at myself in the mirror and I say that, and then I say the things that I'm gonna achieve or would like to achieve. I actually say it as if I've already achieved them. Like when I was still at UWC, and I think I failed I failed some modules in my second year. Oh wow, that's my phone. Why didn't I put it on silent? Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it ring. But there you go. It's always open, always on silent. Should I just wait or continue? What was I saying? Oh, and things didn't feel like were going well. I was like, here we go again, like, but I always tell myself that I'm bright, I'm brave, I'm blessed, I'm beautiful, and I'm going to graduate at the University of the Western Cape. I'd always affirm, and I did graduate. I didn't drop out. I didn't give up on myself. I did graduate by the help of speaking kindly to myself. And yeah, you see, 24th point is related to affirmations are the real deal. I did say some of these points are a bit similar, so yeah, affirmations are truly the real deal. Like, I just spoke on that, so I'm not gonna add on anything. 25, don't be afraid to lose friendships. Don't be afraid to lose friendships. People outgrow each other. Now, on my previous video on 27 lessons at 27, I didn't want to speak about friendships because I've had bad experiences with friendships, and I feel like I didn't want to speak about that. But sometimes it's just that you outgrow each other as friends, and that's okay. You're no longer interested in the same things, and that's totally fine. Or maybe you move and you live in separate places. Now, you can have long distance friendships. It does work, and you guys can see each other whenever you are in the same place or decide to meet. But also, like, it's okay to lose friendships, guys. It's okay to lose friends. It's not a bad thing. It's okay. And then the 26th point is don't wait on nobody. I even wrote it like that. Don't wait on nobody. Like, just don't wait on nobody. How can I explain this, or how can I put this? Don't wait on nobody. Like, don't wait on nobody. I don't know how to explain it. And then the 27th point is self-love is the way to go. I feel like it's also related to being kindly to yourself and all of that. Like people always say, oh, there's this other quote as well that say that I screenshotted, someone posted it on their Instagram, and they were like, self-love will literally solve all your fucking problems. And I was like, that's so true though. Like if you just love yourself and just love yourself, man, self-love. I've struggled with this, I think my entire life I've struggled with this, from maybe high school or primary school. Primary school, I didn't really care. Did I really care? Even in high school, I didn't really care. But I feel like I've struggled with self love, considering my actions and the things I do, or the people I'd mix with, or the things I do to myself, or the things I'd allow people to do to me. I think that was due to a lack of self love. And then I also wanted to say, like, at some points are similar. So I also wanted to say, have fun. I think this one is also related to explore. Like, just have fun with your life. Have fun when you can. I mean, you're young. Have fun even when you're old. I saw this Instagram of, I think it's a retirement what. It said retirement what, and it was just old people having a good time. And I was just like, this is actually fun. Like, this is actually great. Like, it's old people gathered together and they're retired and they're having the time of their lives, even though it's their last days. Okay, I don't, but considering the fact that they're old, it's their last days, they're still having fun with their lives, and they still, they even on Instagram, like they were, because I checked the story of the thingy of the post. It was a reel. I was going through reels, and then they wanted to hire someone that does content, that does social media content. I'm assuming that they want to do content for their social media pages, but it was really cool. I'm just like, it's all people having a really good time, which is amazing. And then I also wanted to say, don't let pride get in the way. Ask for help when you need it. Like, I Nandine pride too. Dine pride, I think my family tells me this all the time, that Dine pride. And it's not something I'm proud of. Like, sometimes maybe you really need help. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, just ask for help if you need help. And it's okay if people can't help you, like, just, but when you do, at least you asked, and also having pride, I think sometimes it hinders you. Where does it hinder you? I don't know, but I just know that it's sometimes not a good thing. Okay, maybe most of the time it's not a good thing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I don't want to make this video long. It's almost 13 minutes now. I will be back with another video, and I will let you know. I will let you guys, I will let you know. I will let you guys know how my interview went, and I ended up not wearing the outfit I said I was gonna wear because it was actually raining on the day. The weather wasn't so great. It was cold and there was a bit of rain, so I ended up wearing something totally different. So I'm gonna give you an update on that, and also an update on the Soweto fashion, because I ended up going. I actually did get money and ended up going. So I'll let you guys I'll let you guys know all of that probably next week or next month. I just don't wanna, speak before, I don't know, I just don't want to jinx things. People usually say jinx. I don't want to jinx things. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on my next video. Bye.